So here we are on the entrance to the Sparrows Nest Park, which is here up Wapload Road in Lowestoft. Up there is the sea wall, which is, you can see in one of my previous videos if you look on my channel. If you go up there and go along there, you'll find Nest Point, which is the most easterly point of Britain, which is also in one of my videos on my YouTube channel. The Sparrow's Nest was originally owned by a person called Robert Sparrow, and the Lowestoft Town Council purchased the gardens in the 1890s. This is the Maritime Museum. We're now going to go and have a look in there.
Every winter come along, but we were was built nearby, where the local school children had weekly swimming lessons.
So here's the bowling green. During World War II, this was the site of the Royal Naval Patrol Service, which was called HMS Europa. My own granddad was stationed here during the war. So here's the Royal Naval Patrol Service Museum. So let's go and have a look in there.
But in the winter, no, none whatsoever. None.
I'm now going to take you up these paths into the woods. It's lovely up here, it's like being in Narnia. When you get here, you come to the back of the thatched cottage, which is in Belle Vue Park, which if you keep watching the video, you'll see the front of it. If you go up here, you'll find the entrance to Yarmouth Road. So if you go along this path here, you'll come to Lighthouse Score. And if you go over the Lighthouse Score, you end up in Arnolds Bequest, which if you keep watching the video, I'll do you a walking tour of there as well. So now we're at the top of the bowling green, and there's the Maritime Museum, which I've just showed you around. And you can see the sea and the sea wall, which is in one of my previous videos, if you have a look on my channel. Now we're going to walk along there. This is the Lowestoft Movie Makers Club, which is also in the Sparrows Nest Gardens. Inside here there's a little theatre and a little cinema where you can go and watch films that the members have made. So now we're going to go up these steps and out of that entrance there, which leads to Belle Vue Park, which I'm now going to show you around. This is the road that runs down the side of Belle Vue Park. It's called the Ravine. So now we're at the entrance to Belle Vue Park. There are other entrances if you don't like stairs, which I'll show you a bit later. So now we're going to go up these stairs to Belle Vue Park. So when you get to the top of the stairs, this is the first thing you see, the War Memorial. But we're going to walk round there and I'm going to show you it up close. This is the Ravine Bridge. It was opened in 1887 to mark 50 years of Queen Victoria on the throne. Let's go and have a little walk across there. So this is the ravine. That's the road, which we were just at the bottom of. So you can see it's all down there now. As you can see, cars go down that like as if they think they're in a race. So this is Lowestoft's first ever free public park, which was opened in 1874. There's a lot of trees and plants in this park that have been dedicated to their loved ones. There's some cannons up here. I'm not quite sure why they're here and what's the significance of them. So if you do know, can you let me know in the comments, please? I can't find anything online about them, or there's no plaques up here to tell you what they are. Here's the War Memorial for people that died during the Second World War and have no known grave. It was built in 1953 to commemorate the people from the Royal Naval Patrol Service that were based at the Sparrows Nest who have no known grave. There's all their names are on the side of it. There's another road there up the side of this park called Randscore. So this is the front of the thatch cottage that I showed you around the back of earlier. It was built in 1873 and it was originally the park keeper's cottage. This is the Rose Garden. It was built to celebrate 40 years of the James Paget Hospital. Here's the thatched cottage from another view. If you are into collecting ornaments, there's a Lilliput Lane ornament of this that you can buy. Here's the plaque to commemorate the Lowestoft witches, Amy Denny and Rose Cullender. If you look in my YouTube channel, you'll see a video of this plaque being unveiled and all the stories behind it. This is the Peace Garden to commemorate World War I. So we'll look around that. So here you'll see step-free access to the park, which is there, and up here there's another one up there, and this is Yarmouth Road. So now we're going to walk up here and I'm going to show you Lowestoft Lighthouse and another park called Arnolds Bequest. So there's the entrance to the Sparrows Nest, which we showed you earlier. And here is Lowestoft Lighthouse. It was built in 1874, is 16 metres tall and has a light range of 23 nautical miles. Originally lit by candles, became electric in 1870 and has one white flash every 15 seconds. If you look closely there, you can just about see the light going round and round. So obviously you can't see it during the day. So this is the top of Lighthouse Score. Now we're going to walk along this path, and on the left up here is the entrance to Arnolds Bequest. So here's the entrance to Arnolds Bequest. And if you go up that way, it leads you to the High Street, which is in another one of my YouTube videos. So we're going to walk down this path, which has recently been resurfaced, which is good because before that it was very slippy, very dangerous. So now we're just going to walk down here. So we've just walked down that steep path there. If you walk down this path, you end up back onto Wapload Road and at the back of the Lighthouse Cafe. So we're going to go this way. So I don't know if you've noticed that even after doing, this is now the 56th video I've done on my YouTube channel, I don't like talking when there's people listening, because people look at you as if you've gone mad. So sometimes you'll see words at the bottom of the screen or at the top of the screen, and sometimes you'll hear me talking. There's lots of wildlife in this park. Squirrels, deer, fox. Apparently there's a pond down there somewhere, but I've never been able to find it. So now this path leads you back out onto Lighthouse Score. So there's another view of the lighthouse, and this is Lighthouse School, and there's Sparrows Nest Park where we walked through a bit earlier, and there's leading back down to Whatblowed Road. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you do, it will encourage me to make more content, make me very happy. I'm very appreciative of anyone who subscribes to my channel or watches my videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's jenny.lifestyle77. I make videos and posts about my walking tours, about where you can find things for goths in towns, and also weight loss inspirational videos, if that's what you're into. Lots of different types of content on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. So here we are back at the top of Lighthouse School, and that concludes our walk around the North Lowestoft Parks today. I hope you enjoyed it.